Good job. Okay, so on these ones, your parent tots will just hang and drop in. Sorry, they'll go to front support, hang and then drop in. Your 3 on me will do a front support to roll over and drop in. Your beginners are going to be doing what she is doing, is a front support, roll over, and then hang straight arms and drop in. Your intermediate will front support, roll over, and hang in a flex hang before they drop. Over here is our pull overs. So your parent tot are actually not going to be using this. Our parent tot are going to be with these handkerchiefs hang, and then they're going to bring the feet up and pull the handkerchiefs down. Your 3 on me will walk up that mat and hold with their hips on the bar. Your beginners are going to walk up and then start with that 1 foot kick over. This is a spotting station for your beginners. If they're ready to do that full pull over, let's spot them to do that pull over. And then your intermediates will be doing those full pullovers. If they can do that pullover without the mat, take the mat away. Let's challenge them to do the next step. Your bar here is our grip changes. So they will, your parent tot are just going to hold on the bar and walk across the steps. Your 3 on me will also, they'll do it with a forward facing grip, and on the way back change to a backward facing grip. So there and back. And then for beginners, they'll come over here and hang. They'll hang as they change their arm grips, their hand grips from forward facing to rear facing. So they'll start here and hang and grip here, and then change to here and then back again. Your intermediate, as they hang, they're actually going to hang in a tuck hang and do the same. So forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. And then our last station here for our parent tot, they're actually going to pull this mat out, and against the wall, they're going to hold onto the wall as they rock back and forth. Your 3 all me is going to be doing a handstand. They're going to put their hands on the floor and walk up to the wall in a straight handstand. Your beginners will handstand on the bar and walk up the mat, and your intermediates will handstand on the bar and walk up, the wall, and then they'll change their grip to then push off and land on their feet. So on this one, your parent tot is actually a slide. You can bring it over and they'll just climb up and slide down. For your 3 on me, they'll walk up into a handstand and then come down into a lunge.
Case, can you go try what Remy
Your beginners will start in a lunge. Can I video you while you do it?
Start in a lunge, honey.
Start in a lunge, and they are going to cartwheel into it. And into a straddle hold, and then they'll walk down into a lunge.
And arms up. Beautiful. Put this leg back.
And
There you go. Let's try it again.
Your intermediates will start in a lunge, cartwheel into a handstand, so feet together, and then come down into that lunge. So here we're working on that sequence of in and out of a cartwheel while working on our arm strength. Here we're working on
Walk your feet down.
our feet, so they'll start on the stars in a lunge and put their hands down and then kick their feet over. And we're trying to get their feet super straight because they're not having to totally invert their bodies, so it's going to help be able to get those legs up and straight. Parent tot and 3 on me will actually just put their hands on it and crawl over. Beginners will start and lunge and then as well as intermediate. So we're just working at each level of getting those legs pointed and straighter and straighter. Here we're working on our handstands. So your parent taught. So parent taught, they'll start in a lunge and they'll just bend down and kick one leg up while staying on the ground. Your 3-all-me will handstand. They'll start in a lunge and reach down and put their weight on their hands and then bring one foot up and make sure their toes are pointed. Your beginners they are trying to keep their legs straight as they do this. So start in a lunge, put their hands down, and they are just supposed to be kicking up one leg and keeping those legs straight. If that is too easy, they'll go to the intermediate, where intermediates are start in a lunge, bend down, and kick their feet up. And then the other one is going to jump up and kiss their toes and then come back and land in a lunge. And then our last one for our tumbling is over here, and parent taught will actually start here and they'll put their hands on the bar and do a donkey kick, and then they'll crawl across the bar. Your parent or your 3-all-me will donkey kick and land in a squat on the bar. Your beginners are going to be straight arms and feet on the bar, and they will walk. Can you get your feet on the bar, on the beam? Yeah, can you put your feet on there? There we go. It's probably easier to start that way. Did you find your feet on the bar, not your legs? You got to get your bum high up in the air. Good, better. So you want to actually try to get their feet and not the flat part of their feet and not the top of their feet. There you go. Good. Look at that. And walk on their toes and their hands. And they're going to find an animal on this one. And then they're going to walk across like this and then find their matching animal on the mat on the floor. Your intermediates will be doing this, but they will be doing, they'll kick one leg up and take a step and kick one. And then every time they take a step, their leg should be coming straight up. On beam for your parent taught and your 3-all-me, they will walk, and then at each cone they'll bring a leg up and balance on one leg and walk across the U just like that. On their second trip around, they're going to walk and they're going to squat down and pick up the cone to find out what's underneath it. They are spying for colors. So in each cone they'll pick it up and spy which color. On their third one, you will get the animals and put them on the beam, and they are to walk and jump over each of the animals. So that's parent taught and 3-all-me. For beginner and intermediate, they'll actually all be doing this at the same time, stationary, and they'll have these bungees, these resistant bands to hold and pull. So the first round is releves. They'll just go up and down, up and down. The second go around is releve holds. So they'll releve and hold it for, say, 5 seconds. Your next one will be bend their knees and push. So they're going to go into a squat and then push up into a releve. And then from there, we're going to do stretch jumps. So they're going to bend down and jump. They're going to go from that bend knee to the releve to push up all in one movement. So it's a squat down, jump up to and land. And then we're going to do forward kicks and hold. So they'll kick up, and hold it. And then we'll go back and do arabesques while holding those resistant bands. And then we'll do passes while holding those resistant bands and hold. So that should help with their balance. And then also, especially on those jumps, those strengths with holding those resistant bands. And then all of those are right here on this bar, so you don't have to remember them. Okay, and then our tumble track is right here. And this is pretty self-explanatory. So each picture shows what they're doing. And while they do it, they have to find which one of these people is different.